Hey ladies, it's Jo Westwood, the social media DJ here of jowestwood.com, and I hope you'll excuse my slightly more casual look this evening as I make this vlog for you. Now, I say this evening, it's actually about midnight when I'm making this vlog. Not that you would know, as I have a very nice soft box light right there behind the phone which blasts out any darkness and certainly is doing a great job of waking me up right now. So you might be wondering, why on earth are you making a vlog at midnight? Well, that's kind of the reason that I want to do this vlog. I want to talk to you about making big leaps and doing what it takes to be the shiz and be the rock star of your brand and your business, and be the woman that gets stuff done. Be that entrepreneur that rocks it out. So I suppose I want to start off just by saying that we hear quite often, especially on social media and people's blogs and free training calls, that kind of thing, about entrepreneurs, usually who are much further down the line than ourselves, who their workday finishes at 5 PM on the dot. They do not work Fridays. They don't work weekends for anyone, like ever. And I suppose I just kind of want to say to you that, especially in the beginning, like my business is only just a year old, just over a year old. In the beginning, that's not how it is. Sometimes you've got to pull an all-nighter. Sometimes you are working every Saturday and Sunday for a month. Sometimes you're making videos at midnight because you are balls to the wall and you're looking at your schedule saying, when else am I going to fit this in? You know what, sleep will wait for the next 10 minutes whilst I make this video. So that's the first thing that I just want to kind of say to you, and then I want to explain like why I'm doing this. Why am I in this stage of my business where it's this essential for me to get a video done that I'm staying up and doing it at midnight and blinding myself. My poor body and chemicals are just totally out of whack now with this light shining in my eyes. But we do what we gotta do, don't we, ladies? The reason is, last weekend, so it's Thursday evening tonight, technically Friday morning now, I think. Last Friday I took the plunge and booked a very, very last minute trip to go out to Thailand to work with my mentor Victoria Player of victoriaplayer.com. And this is a very last minute trip because it's like, Thailand is super long haul from the UK. It's going to take me over 13 hours to get there, to Phuket, where we're actually going to be doing my VIP intensive, and it's going to take me over 18 hours to get back. Now, and I'm going to be there for 4 days. And the reason that it's so quick and it's so last minute and I'm only there for 4 days is because I then have a 48-hour pit stop in the UK before I fly out for a month's worth of work over in the States and in Costa Rica. Now, I can't even explain to you what a huge leap that was for me to do that, to book that flight under such time pressure, knowing that I had just a week to prepare work for my clients, who several of them are launching, because this is just launch. This is launch season. This is event season. September, October, November is so busy for all of my clients, and I knew I had all that going on, and I had a very, very limited time to get all that sorted out, and get everything over to my assistant that she needs, and it means I would have to pack 2 cases, and it means that I am going to be just totally out of whack as far as jet lag and time zones go. But that was my opportunity. That was my only chance that I had to go and work with Victoria, and I just had to seize the day. And it wasn't easy. I'm telling you, it was like, you see, I'm getting redness on my chest just thinking about it. Emotions coming up for me. Like, it was a really, really big deal. A couple of years ago, I wouldn't have even been able to fathom that being an option for me. It would have just been like, no, just out the window. I don't have the time. It's too much pressure. And 2 days before I booked the flight, I was this close to calling Victoria and being like, look, we need to squeeze this in the UK before you go over to Thailand. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And then just something switched in my mind that said, you need to put your big girl panties on, you need to grow some balls, and you need to step into this, and you need to stop freaking out and look at how. Turn it around. And I'm sure that you've heard this so many times from so many amazing coaches, but look at it from a place of how. And so that brings me into an invitation that I have for you, ladies. In just a couple of weeks' time, starting on the 7th of September, I'm actually co-leading the Trailblazers retreat with an awesome New York-based entrepreneur called Linan Saperstein, and she's from The Big Factor. You can check her out at thebigfactor.com. And again, that was kind of a last minute thing, and it's so super exciting. It's a week-long retreat. It's at this gorgeous resort called the Blue Osa Resort, and it's a holistic yoga retreat kind of place. It's got a private beach. All the food is like organic and local and homemade. And Linan and I and a series of amazing workshop leaders from around the world. We've got coaches, we've got yoga teachers, we've got these kind of amazing, inspirational, motivational people who have overcome huge things in their lives. We're going to be teaching you some solid nuts and bolts business pieces and the transformation work that it really takes to become the person that books a last minute trip to Thailand or a last minute trip to Costa Rica because you know in your heart that it is just going to skyrocket your business. So I really am just sending out this invitation to say, if there are any of you out there who think, yeah, you know what, I am going to clear my diary. This is not beyond me to clear my schedule for 7 days from the 7th to the 14th of September and fly my ass to Costa Rica to get some of the hottest immersion training you are ever going to get. Honestly, this is gonna light a rocket under the arse of your business, I am telling you. So if this sounds like it appeals to you, I can't give you all the details in this short video, but go on over to the trailblazersretreat.com website and you can check out all the details there. And just one last thing I want to sneak in really quickly. This retreat is awesome value. It's like $1,600 all in. So that's your tuition, your accommodation and your food for the 7 nights that you're there. That works out about £1,000. Like, on the scale of business training and retreats, like, whoa. It's crazy good value. So, ladies, please just tune in if this feels like it's for you. And it will, even if it does, it will feel huge. It will feel absolutely massive because it's short notice. You know, it's still a decent chunk of cash and it's a long way to go. But I can promise you, the person that you become in that moment that you decide to take the big leap is worth its weight in gold, I promise you. And you can hear the excitement in my voice, even though it's midnight and even though I've been balls to the wall for the last week and even though I've got 2 suitcases to pack and endless long haul flights in front of me. this is what it does to you. So I've just seen my video is now pushing 10 minutes. I hope that you've stayed with me this long, and I bid you adieu, and I hope that I will see one or more of you in Costa Rica. Okay ladies, this is the Social Media DJ signing out. Bye!